Oliver the gnome was small but clever, with a bright red hat and a satchel full of magical tools. He lived in an old hollow tree deep in the enchanted forest, where mushrooms glowed softly in the moonlight. One day, the king of a faraway kingdom announced a challenge. His 12 daughters wore out their shoes every night, but no one knew where they went. The one who solved the mystery would win a great reward. Oliver, eager for adventure, packed his tools and set off toward the castle. He walked through meadows filled with colorful wildflowers and crossed a sparkling river using a wooden bridge. On his journey, he met a wise old owl who warned him that magic was at play. The owl gave him a feather that could make him fly for a short time. At the castle, he was led to a grand chamber where the princesses slept. He hid behind a curtain and waited. At midnight, the eldest princess clapped her hands, and a hidden door opened beneath their beds. Oliver followed them down a winding staircase, deeper and deeper into the earth. The walls glowed with strange, magical symbols, and golden vines curled around the stone. At the bottom, a grand underground lake stretched before them. 12 silver boats with swan-shaped prows waited. The princesses stepped in, and the boats glided forward without oars. Oliver used his magic dust to make himself invisible and hopped onto the last boat. The princesses sailed to an enchanted forest with trees of silver, gold, and diamond leaves. The leaves shimmered like stars in the darkness. As they sailed, Oliver saw fish with glowing scales swimming beneath the boats, leaving trails of light in the water. They reached a dazzling crystal palace, where a group of handsome princes waited. Music filled the air, and the princesses danced with joy on a floor that shone like the night sky. Oliver plucked a silver branch as proof, then crept under a banquet table piled high with food. He watched as the princesses danced until their shoes were worn through. A mischievous cat with eyes like emeralds prowled through the hall. It sniffed the air, sensing something invisible. Oliver held his breath as the cat passed, its tail brushing against him. He stayed perfectly still until it lost interest. When dawn neared, the princesses returned to their boats and sailed back through the underground passage. Oliver hurried after them, careful not to make a sound. Back in the castle, Oliver revealed everything to the king. He showed the silver branch as proof, and the secret was uncovered. The king was astonished and rewarded Oliver handsomely. With his reward, Oliver built a bigger home in the enchanted forest and filled it with magical treasures from his adventures. He smiled, knowing more mysteries awaited him. One evening, as he sat by his fireplace, the old owl returned, dropping a mysterious map into his lap. A new adventure was about to begin.